Hello and welcome. Today we have a VOD review on Numbani. Looks like a platinum Zenyatta. I've never seen this video before, so I'll be commenting in real time. So let's get into it. So you're running a Winston Diva, Mercy McCree, and then that's a Junkrat, and here we got Zenyatta. So 222, but we got the Junkrat as opposed to a more traditional DPS. Perfectly reasonable. This map, it's good for Junkrat if your opponents are going to be silly and just go down like chokes like here. If they're smart, after the first push, they'll quickly, or even during the first push, they'll realize they have a Junkrat, and then they'll abuse like this big side, this right side, a big open right side, and then main. And I love Junkrat. I mained him in Season 1, and it's awesome. So no hate there. So to play this comp, you'll have to put a lot of pressure. You're going to try to help Junkrat put pressure on like these open areas, right? And specifically as Zenyatta, my go-to spot to stay on defense is those stairs to the right where the arrow is, right? You get a really nice line of sight of this area. You can see if people are coming on this right side, and if they are, then you can back off accordingly. And it just gives you a nice idea of where the opponents are, and you can put pressure again on this hallway. This hallway in particular is so deadly as Zenyatta. You can get kills and put a ton of pressure on any tracers, Genjis, and soldiers, McCrees, anybody who's trying to flank down there, because it's such a long distance. Zenyatta crushes it at long distances, especially down tight spaces. Where you are, it's pretty dangerous because this whole right side is open, right? Like it's totally open, and they could, like a tracer, but like if you're not paying attention, a tracer can sneak by, and then she'll just jump on you, and she'll one-clip you, no problem, if you're not super careful and super attentive. So this is pretty dangerous in my opinion. Cool, that's enough about that. Let's get into it.
Right there.
Oh no, I'm not looking.
I think they're here. I think.
Okay, so right now I'd like you to start charging up a right click. Yes. Nice.
Front. There's a Genji. Diva.
Okay, there's a Genji beneath you. Good.
Genji, on the point.
Oh, this is dangerous. Okay, so right now you guys are all clumped up in a ball. This is pretty risky. And your Winston just... Your Winston, I don't know what your Winston's doing. This is pretty risky. So you're gonna have to be careful here. Yeah, I would just continue fighting this Genji. That's kind of your only option. And this is kind of what I was talking about earlier, where I like those stairs, and because those stairs also separate you from your team. And you know, another option is that someone else on your team takes that spot, and then you'd be much safer here. But because in solo queue people generally leave that spot open, that's why I like to go in that spot. Here you're clumped up. You have Mercy here, Winston, Zenyatta, Diva's probably presumably right behind you. So I'm not a huge fan of this. If this Genji is smart, he's just gonna back off this way, like somewhere in this area, and then he's basically sandwiched your team, between himself and the rest of his team. So we'll see what happens. Okay, so he went back to his team. In my opinion, that's an error, but that's fine.
They have a hands on, is it?
Yeah, they have a hunter. Oh, you please.
Here.
Let me see that one more time. Okay. No, that's fine. Okay.
Hands on top, still on top.
Get that Discord. Good. Okay, so...
Jerry, come back.
Guys.
So I want to see... Oh, no, Junkrat. I want to see more right clicks from you. A little bit too soft on the right clicks. You're also a little bit too slow, I think, on the harmonies and Discord. So I want you to practice... Nice. I want you to practice weaving your harmonies and Discords in between your attacks, in between your left clicks specifically, but also between, you know, your right clicks. The right click's harder because there's such a long cooldown once you've let the orbs go. Good. Right clicks. Nice. I like it. Cool. So... Now you're in a position like what? Oh, nice dodge on that dragon. Excellent. Now you're in a position like I talked about earlier. No one's guarding that right side. If they have, well, in this case, I think they're running a Genji. That Genji can sneak up on you and crush you. So you're gonna have to be mindful of that. Okay, except Genji's over there. See, so this Genji's playing it very poorly.
Oh, what the fuck?
And also, you know, right here you have 8 ammo and you reload. Definitely do not reload. Exhaust your clip. Once you're down to like 1 orb, charge up a right click. Don't be afraid to use your entire clip. It's a good res. It's a good res. Right clicks. More right clicks, please. Right clicks. Right clicks. Right clicks. Right clicks. No, why are you reloading? Right clicks, please. Okay. So, oh, that's a big res too. Okay. So first of all, you weren't right-clicking like this entire... In fact, it feels like you weren't doing anything this entire time. And then you decided to reload. So I would have liked to see more right-clicking. And then as soon as you go down to this much health, like even when you were at 114, but especially at 31 health, you need to back off like instantly. And yeah, and I'm happy you didn't use Transcendence because that would have almost certainly been a waste. So I'm glad that you didn't panic Transcendent, so I'll give you bonus points for that. I'm pretty sure you guys lose this though after that fatty res. Oh, maybe not. Nice. Right clicks, right click. Okay, you're going this way. Okay, no need to right click. That's fine. Good.
You please, anybody?
Wait, coming.
Who?
So right there. Oh, okay, that's fine. I would have liked to see Mercy heal that Winston instead of you heal it, because I think she doesn't have res anymore, or she might have it, but I don't think she does. Whereas you already do have Transcendence.
Top left.
Right clicks, yes, good.
I'm ulti.
Nice.
Okay.
Go down. I couldn't make it. I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
okay, your Mercy's down. That's huge. Good kill.
Genji.
Oh my god, this Hanzo.
Protect me.
Okay, so now the question is, I need to pause it. So now the question is, do you use Transcendence or not? I probably would actually, like right now. Maybe I'd maybe wait a tiny bit longer, but that's pretty risky. I would probably let these orbs go onto this D.Va and then Transcendence. Good. Nice. You waited till the last second. That's technically better.
It's okay. Roger, careful.
So right here. Let me see that again. How did your Winston get there? Okay, no, that's fine. Cool. Good left clicks. I love it. That's a good time to left click. That's a good time to right click. Oh man. We don't need to see it again. So you had that Zenyatta in front of you. Probably could have tried to kill that Zenyatta. But that's fine. We won't harp too much on mechanics. We'll talk more about decision making today. Okay, you guys probably lost this.
Run 80. I forgot to die 80. Aye. Right there.
Back up. Good. Get a harmony on that D.Va though. Harmony, please. Harmony. You don't have a harmony on anybody.
You please.
I'm there. We'll come back.
Okay, it's good.
Your tree only, your please be careful.
Oh no. Nice. Love the right clicks.
Okay.
Dodge.
Hanzo down. I'm also down.
I got zone.
Does your Mercy...
Yeah, Jerry. You got me.
Does your Mercy have res? Nah, she doesn't. I actually don't mind you holding on to Transcendence there. It would have been nice if you had known if Mercy had res or not, because that would allow you to make a better decision. If you're checking your scoreboard more often, you can see if she has res. And when you saw that she didn't have res, then you can use Transcendence. If she did have res, then obviously it would have been better to save it. You saved it even though she didn't have res. That's not horrible, given the circumstances of the situation. But because she didn't have res, I would prefer that you do use Transcendence there. But again, it was hard to tell because you weren't checking to see if she had res. So check to see if she has res, or just use voice comms or whatever.
Go to the point. Okay. Point.
Get that harmony. Oh man, actually that's the second time we've seen you do that where maybe your mouse sensitivity is too high, because I think this is the second time I've seen you like miss your harmonies, where you're just kind of really slow about it. So your mouse sensitivity might be too high.
Hey guys, I cannot sustain.
Yeah.
Nice. Your McCree is crushing it. Juke AD. So after that res, no, actually, it's actually really unfortunate that you died here. Okay, cool. Okay, please use your Transcendence. So you've had your Transcendence for far too long at this point in the match, right? You haven't used it once, if I'm not mistaken, right? No, you used it one time. You did use it once. You did. Okay. I would like to see you transcend onto this monkey right now. This monkey's dying. So please transcend. Cool. And when Hanzo killed you, when we saw his kill cam, it's kind of clear that you don't use your AD strafing enough. Like, and obviously we can tell from your perspective too, but it's much easier to tell when like someone's killing you. I need you to be spamming your AD keys a little bit more to make you harder to hit. Right now, you're too easy of a target. Good Transcendence. Yay. Good.
Monkey just got it. Mushu just got it.
Oh, that's gonna... Oh, nice. I thought that was gonna kill you. Alright. Just a small tip. So... Okay. When you, well, actually, you did this fine, but you just went too far forward. When a fight... Okay, so you see how you backed up just now into this spot that you're in? You probably could have just stayed here. You went a little bit too far forward. You got kind of in the middle of the fight, and then this diva zoned you. Actually, to be fair, if you had been back there... Well, no, you see, you would have also had time still to go back furthermore, I think. Yeah, so again, I would have liked to see you back up more and stayed in that general area. I don't think it was necessary for you to go forward. That being said, no, yeah, I would have liked to see you back up more. Don't be afraid, you know, trust your aim. Don't be afraid to play further back in general as Zenyatta. A lot of times people give the advice that you need to stay close to your group, like to your tanks and whatnot as Zenyatta. I find that to be atrocious advice. There are times when it is necessary to do that, but there should be a compelling reason to do so. And right now I'm speaking in generality. So in that particular situation, like in my opinion, the default is to stay as far back as possible, right? Harmony in Discord is 40-meter range. Try to use that to the max. And there are times you want to move forward, but in this particular case, I think you were better off served being back. Okay, so like right now, it's okay that you're doing that, but you have so much more space to work with. Like, don't be afraid to be over here. You went like right here to throw those right clicks, right? Like, don't be afraid to space yourself out more. You're gonna have Transcendence. Okay, so again, right now would be a good time to see if Mercy has res, and if she does, then you can decide, okay, do I just die and hold on to this Transcendence, or do I use Transcendence now? So again, it's hard to tell to know if you should know this because you're not using your scoreboard.
Hey, on me.
Genji down.
Right there.
Genji down.
So right here, you have one bullet left in your clip, and Diva's still alive. Don't be afraid to use right click and go for a really aggressive kill here. She's isolated, right? I mean, this doesn't matter a whole lot because you're surrounded by teammates and she's alone. But in the future, these situations are going to prevent you from getting easy kills, right? Because you're reloading before you should be reloading.
Maybe down. Anything?
I got you.
Oh my god.
Good harmony.
Hey, there's a Winston behind,
Oh, yes, good ultimate.
Oh my god, that.
Back up, back up, back up. Oh,
Oh shit.
run!
Too far away from
I think you reacted just slightly too late, but it's gonna happen. Is that it? Uh-oh. Okay. Harmony or Discord, good, good, good.
Tracer.
Nice. Okay. So today I have a lot of VOD reviews to do, so I'm sorry I'm gonna have to cut this one here. So we're gonna wrap up our commentary. So you're an interesting case as Zenyatta. I feel like across the board you have like a lot of things to work on. I don't have one particular thing you need to work on. I feel like throughout the video I made like maybe 10 different things, small things that you need to fix, or just kind of look out for in the future. So maybe watch this video again and, you know, kind of write down notes for everything that I pointed out. Again, I don't have any like high level things for you to work on. Overall, just, you know, across the board, lots of small things. Cool. So I hope this video was helpful. And if you liked it, please subscribe. Thank you.